students, myself Rishi Kumar from Allen Career Institute at Pavai Vidya Ashram. Today we are going to see some JEE advanced question. So let me take that question. So we have a question from chapter Relation and Function. So this question has been asked in JEE Advanced 2012. We have a function f from closed interval 0 to 3 to closed interval 1 to 29. And its function f is denoted by fx is equal to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 1. Now for this function we have to see injectivity and surjectivity, means this function is either a one function or many one, right? Or we have to comment about surjectivity, means is this function is an onto function or into function. Okay, so let us just move for one function. We know a function f from set A to set B is one function if distinct element of set A have different image in set B, correct? Okay, now to check this fact whether distinct element have different image or not, what we should do, we should take help of application of derivative. Okay, okay. Now from application of derivative we know that a function f is one function. A function f is a one function in the given interval if it has monotonic nature. Which nature? Monotonic nature, correct? Okay. So now we will check for our function fx. Is this function for the interval 0 to 3 has monotonic nature or not? So differentiate fx with respect to x. So when we differentiate the given function, we get first derivative, that is f dash x is equal to 6x square minus 30x plus 36. Okay, if as you can see that number 6 is common in these three terms. So I have taken 6 common, so it would be x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, so f dash x in the factorization form can be written 6 times bracket x minus 2 x minus 3. Okay, now we will see the f dash x value, how it vary with respect to x. So let us move to wave curve. So as we have f dash x as 6 times bracket x minus 2 x minus 3. Now the zeros of f dash x are 2 and 3. Okay, and this is the wave curve for the f dash x. So from the graph you can see for all x belonging to open interval 0 to 2, f dash x is positive, right? What is the sign? Positive. Because f dash x is positive for this given interval, so I can say fx is an increasing function for all value x belonging to the closed interval 0 to 2. Again, when for all value of x belonging to 2 to 3, f dash x, the first derivative is negative, right? So fx is a decreasing function for all value of x belonging to closed interval 2 to 3. Okay, so if I take the interval for all value of x belonging to interval 0 to 3, fx has both nature. It's increasing as well as decreasing. So it's not a monotonic function. Because it is not a monotonic function, hence this function is not one function. So as far as injectivity of this function is concerned, this function is not surely one function. Now we have to comment about onto function, whether this function is onto or not. So to check on to, we see whether codomain and range are equal or not, right? So codomain as per question is 1 to 29. Now I will find the range and then I would check whether codomain and range are equal, right, or not. So how to find the range? To find the range, again I will take help of derivative, right? So as you have seen in the first part, that when I took the interval 0 to 2, this function has the nature of increasing, right? So if function is increasing in the closed interval 0 to 2, so what minimum value would come at a starting point, that is 0. So in this interval, function minimum value, that would be f0. To get f0, substitute x value 0. So when you substitute x value 0 in the definition of function, we get f0 1. Okay, and maximum value would come at the end point, that is 2. So f maximum would be f2, and if you substitute x value 2 in the fx, we get f2 as 29. Okay. Now if I take interval 2 to 3, closed interval 2 to 3, this function has nature, which nature? Decreasing nature. So in case of decreasing, maximum would come at 2 and minimum would come at 3, because function is decreasing like this. So minimum value would be f of 3, that is 28. If you get substitute x value 3, you get this value. And to get maximum, you will substitute x value 2, right? So f maximum for this interval is 29. So now let us look this graph. So when I take interval 0 to 2, fx is increasing and value varies, fx value varies from 1 to 29. And when you take x from 2 to 3, this function has nature of decreasing, it's a decreasing function. So maximum is f2 and minimum is f3, right? Okay. So from the graph, it's obvious the range of this function is 1 to 29, right? Okay. So codomain and range both are closed interval 1 to 29. So because both are equal, so it's obvious that this function is an onto function, right? Now the question was this function denoted by fx is equal to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 1 is which? So you can see that this function is onto but not 1 1. So which option would be correct option? The second option, that is function is onto but not 1 1. So students, this was the question which we discussed, that function f from closed interval 0 to 3 to closed interval 1 to 29 denoted by fx is equal to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 1. And we have seen that this function is not a 1 1 function, but this function is onto function, right? So which option would be correct? B option. So in this question, what we have done, we check this function injectivity by method of derivative, right? As well as we have checked this function range, or we have found the range by the method of derivative only, right? So like if we combine the application of derivative with first chapter relation and function, we can do a question very easily, right? Hope you have understood this question, right? And next class I will come back with the same type of questions. Hope we'll see you, all of you, in that next class.